Đây là công đoạn
So crawl around here. Don't be shy. Okay, don't be shy.
PPF của PPG mới. Này là wrap trên cánh cửa và cánh về.
So as you can see, this is the actual PPF films that we have. This layer here is actually the exfoliating film, the release film that is protecting the actual PPF. So these will be discarded. Okay? Now the white piece that we have is actually the layer that is protecting the adhesive. And you can see that it is not clear because these are actually the pressure sensitive adhesive that is behind. So what he's doing is actually applying all the soap solution and then using the clear water to wash away the soap solution, and then that will activate the pressure sensitive adhesive.
This panel, how long?
Typically, if you talk about the panels to be painted, the recommendation is after 72 hours, then you apply the PPF.
After 72 hours?
Yes, that is the recommended. But the PPF is actually a semi-permeable membrane. That means to say after applying, okay, it is porous enough for all the moisture to escape from the panel. So after applying, it will slowly dries off. It will slowly dries off. And then that will be the full, we call it the sealing of the PPF. Okay? So what you can see here is he's actually doing the anchor point. He's actually doing what he's being taught. Okay? So he actually anchors the point from the top, and whatever that he's doing is actually scraping the water down from the panel. Okay, so together with the gravitational pull, the soap solution will actually be drawn down and then be expelled from the film. Okay?
What is the thickness of this?
This is the 75. This is the 75. Okay? After applying, yes, after applying it will slowly dry off because this is a semi-permeable membrane. Okay?
Even solvent base also 72 hours?
Yes, yes. The clear coat is solvent based, man. You don't have waterborne clear coat, my friend.
Sometimes the base will not dry so fast.
Okay. Okay, so immediately you see the differences. Although this is black color, but immediately you will be able to see that this translucent PPF, after expelling the water out, you can straight away you can see that it is enhancing the color. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. All right. So this panel, we are going to apply that with PPF. Okay, we're going to leave him to do the PPF. Okay, and then after that, we will compare this panel with this panel that is painted without the PPF. Okay, so you can actually see the differences already. Okay, but we'll let him continue. Okay, I want to shift your attention over to this station over here that we have. Please move over to this station. So we have here the PPG PPF kits. Okay, that was essentially a box that has got many items inside. Okay, so inside this box we have of course the cutters. We have of course the microfiber cloth, okay, and of course some of the equipments that you will be seeing at another station over there. Okay, so essentially what this does is it gives you the upper hand to try and do applications. If let's say you have your installer of your own, okay, you can actually deploy your installer out to the market or out to the customer's place to do the installation. Okay, And inside this kit, we actually have a very professional PPG Plus this pouch for you to, for the installer, not for you. Okay, for the installer to keep the pen knife, we call it a squeegee. This we call it a squeegee. Okay, to expel the water out, and of course we can also have the other sizes of the scraper, and then we can have the other ones with the rounded and the corner for you to expel the water out from the handlebars and all. Okay, so essentially this whole kit is actually for the deployment of the installer to the customer's place, because sometimes the customer may not want to send the vehicle to the shops because I don't want my Lamborghini. No, sorry, I don't have it. Okay, I wish, but I don't want my Lamborghini to be at other places. I only want it to be in my home. So I want the installer to come to my place. So this will be the kit that we have. And it looks very, very professional. Now, if you were to realize, there is actually this cover over here. Okay, so these are actually the tire covers. Okay, to cover the vehicle when the installation is taking place. Okay, to not dirty the rims. Okay, so this is part of being professional in PPG. Okay, and then we have actually over this piece over here that is actually the cover for the windscreen. Okay, and also we have of course the number plate cover. So why do we have this? This is because after installation, we will need to take pictures of the vehicle and post to Facebook. No. It's because, remember we talked about the warranty system that we have. Okay, the marketing team, as of now, China, as we speak, China has a mini program in WeChat. Anybody uses WeChat over here?
No.
I know everybody will say no. Okay. But I know, right? I know. Okay. But it has a mini program in WeChat. Okay, for you to scan the individual barcode or the QR code of the PPF rolls to register the warranty together with the pictures that you have taken. So you do not want to post your customer's number plate onto the system. So that is why we need this to cover the number plate. You can do this in your Facebook as well. I believe it looks nice. Okay, and if you do that in Facebook, please remember to do it in Instagram also. Okay. Now I want to bring you down to we have one of these as well. Okay, this comes separately, but it doesn't. But you can actually use this. So this is actually a small little bonnet for the hydrophobic testing. Okay, unfortunately, we do not have the machine now. Okay, but this is actually very good to showcase. Okay, so if you become the selected distributor, all these will be essential for you to display the competency of the products. All right. Now I want to I have some color panels over here. So if you want to take a look, so these are two variations that we have. So one with the gloss. This is the one with the matte that we have. Okay, we have, but we didn't actively promote to it because I think this will be. I believe there's a market for the matte as well. There is a market. Okay, so if you need it, you will just talk to the representative. We will be able to bring this in for you as well. Okay, but this will be the variations that we have. So right now we have the transparent one, and then we have the matte one. All right. Okay, now moving on to the last station that we have. Come, please follow me. So this is actually the training that we went in February. Okay, so you see this guy over here, he's actually the trainer for the PPF. He has got more than 4 years of experience, and trust me, when he is doing the PPF, in my heart I'm thinking, oh, it's so easy. And then when I start cutting my own PPF, I feel like an 80-year-old man because my hands are shaking. Okay? No, it's not because of the beer and the alcohol that I'm having too much. But it's really difficult because the PPF is actually a very, very strong material. It's really very strong. It is stronger than I imagine, because to me, it's just a plastic film. Okay, but when I really gets to feel it and use a pen knife and cut it, no, it's really not easy at all. It's really, trust me, it's not easy at all. Okay, but I am proud. I am proud that myself and my team is there to attend this training so that we all learn. We learn how it is. Of course, you know what we're looking here is actually a very manual cutting. Okay. In future, there is already in our planning, we're going to have the machine cutting, and that will actually ease off a lot of troubles on that. Okay? Now, you see this sticker over here that is by PPG. Now, this is actually the unique QR code that we have. Okay, so every individual row will have its own identity. That is why it's important to put on the number plate cover and post it on Facebook. Okay, so every individual row will have its own unique QR code for you to register. Now, our team is working on the warranty tracking program as of now. Okay, now. This panel over here is being applied with the PPF with some of the defects that we actually circle out. Okay? And no, I'm going to be very, very honest with you, we did not purposely replicate this. Okay? But I think this is a very good learning session for all of you, especially the new players here, to identify what exactly is wrong. So if you want, you can have a look later. Okay? Now, I have variations over here on the panels that has got 65, 75 and 85. Now, how do we identify it? You see the last two digits, this is actually the 85. This is the 75 and this is the 65. I have here a thickness gauge for you to see what is the actual thickness of the bare metal. Okay, the bare metal is measuring at 7.2 microns. That is because the 7.2 microns is actually the protective layer on the bare metal. Okay, that is common. Okay, and then if we take a look at this 65, we are looking at 164 microns. So that's straight away from 7.5, it jumps all the way down to 162. Now, again, the refinisher. Okay, the refinisher, 160 plus micron is optimum. Is a very, very good thickness for the protection. Of course, it's not only the clear coat. Everything comes into play. You gotta have a primer, you gotta have an EP primer, got a primer, and then you got a base coat, and then after that you got a clear coat. But what we have here is only the film. Okay, so it's very impressive. What's even more impressive is that 75 is measuring up to 196, which is nearly 200 microns. Okay, and of course then we have the premium ones, the 85 that is measuring, what's that, 213 microns, which will give you a lot more protection. But of course, a lot more protection, it means you have to put in a lot more heart and soul to apply. I didn't see what's this. Is this? Okay. Now, I want one volunteer to strip this. Yes. Not strip this, strip this. Okay. I see the smile when you say strip, you know. Okay. Okay. So take it out. It's okay, take it out. Okay. Where is it? Why didn't take out this one? There's another one. Take this out. Okay. Yes. So this is the base film. We're going to discard these. Okay. This is the actual. Hoi hai. Thank you. So this is the actual film. Now I want sticky. Sticky is good or I don't know. Okay. I want you to put it with your strength. You know, just rip it. you see how strong the PPF is. And we're talking about the elongation of this, 280% of it. Okay, so this is how strong the PPF is. We prepared some samples for you. Okay, if you want to gym, please come and take one PPF.
This is 85 or
This is 75.
75.
This is 75. Okay, so this will show you how strong the tensile strength is. Okay, you go home with bigger muscles. Okay, so now I want to show you the puncture resistance of the PPF. Now remember, if we talk about the 75, how much are we looking at? 140 equivalent or more. Okay, so we got Afiq here, younger than me, stronger than me, to help me with that. What you have here is actually a puncture resistance meter. How it essentially works is it measures the amount of force that you apply onto the film before the films get punctured. Now this is a very short tip. What it's going to do is we're going to turn this machine on and then set it. You see a peak, P-E-A-K, peak. That would register the most force being applied on before it got releases again. So let's see how much force can the 75 take in terms of the puncture resistance. Now again I say, puncture resistance is actually equivalent to flying low in North-South Highway with the stone coming in head on to you. That is puncture resistance. Okay?
Not bulletproof lah.
What?
Not bulletproof lah.
Bulletproof. Bulletproof, you have to wait. May distributor conference, we will introduce you something that is not bulletproof. I never say bulletproof. Don't quote me, don't quote me. Okay? Now, Afiq is going to do this test with extra cautious. Okay, but anyone wants to try it, we can do it. Okay. So what he's going to do is going to make sure you hold it tight. Don't sleep. Sleep, not edo. Sleep. Okay, don't sleep. And then apply constant force down. Do not release the force until you puncture the thing. Okay, please go ahead. So take a look.